Good evening. Live from New York, the CC Radio Network is proud to bring you tonight's show, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc, where we talk about religion like you've never heard before. There's no evangelists here, just talk about religion with a twist. So let's get started and have some fun. Welcome our hosts for tonight, The Rebellious Rev and the Doc.
There is no heaven, there is no hell, there is only this world and its dark reflection. And we do not know in which of the two worlds we are.
We are here live from New York.
Pope Central.
Hope Central.
No, Pope Central.
Oh, Pope Central.
Pope Central.
And in honor of the Pope, we're going to play us this song to start off the
right.
night.
Happy Days Are Here Again, FDR's theme song.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace has brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see.
That was Jaden Firth. A really nice rendition. One more for the Pope.
Come follow me to the Bethlehem stable. Come see the gift God has left in the hay. Come and look down on the babe in a manger. Come and meet Jesus, your Savior today. Come and receive Him, your personal Savior. Come close and worship, to Jesus we bow. Come all you faithful, by faith are you saved. Come follow Jesus, He's calling you now. Come hear a story of God's great salvation. Come praise Messiah, God's promise of old. Come follow shepherds and kings and a new star. Come see a gift of more value than gold. Come and receive Him, your personal Savior. Come close and worship, to Jesus we bow. Come all you faithful, by faith are you saved. Come follow Jesus, he's calling you now. Come see.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, cut the song off short because
That's good.
we're neglecting our own show, which we never told anybody our
I was about to do that.
phone number. It's, go ahead, sir.
646 595-3275. I almost forgot it myself.
Okay, now I'm going to open up our chat rooms, which I will do now.
Hopefully, one or two of our regulars who usually...
Or irregulars. Irregulars
You know?
is fine too. We don't need regulars. I'll settle for some irregulars.
No, I didn't ask you about your Constitution, Felix. You know.
I read the Constitution the other week. So don't talk to me. Oh, that Constitution.
You read the
excuse me.
label on Gas X and Beano and all that?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So, the Pope is in town.
That's right.
And I'll tell you, that man has got a lot of spunk.
And stamina. Let me tell you, he's up in the morning at the crack of dawn, and he doesn't stop.
And the man is a liberal. Except for social values, he's a liberal.
Well, you know, Peter King was rather a little put back by him. It said in Newsday today, you know, he said he's too liberal on things like climate control. You know, Pope shouldn't be talking about things like that. Well, why not?
Well, the Pope says it's in the Bible.
He's got an opinion.
No, it's in the Bible that we should take care of our Mother Earth.
Well,
everything that he's been saying is out of the Bible.
well, you know, you only have one Earth. Hopefully, according to Christians, it has to last at least another 6,000 years. You know, because they think the Earth is 6,000 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Well, I'm doubting what the Christians exactly think how old it is. I was listening to an interesting show today about evolution.
I've seen them all.
Well, there is no proof of evolution yet. There's still the missing link.
No, they have found versions of the missing link. And every time, after so many years, they find another one that brings us even closer. You know, when you look at artist renditions of what this man or woman would look like, and then you look at ourselves, you know, walking erect and things of that nature, you know. I mean, I don't have the high forehead. I have a real high forehead, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
mine begins at my eyelashes and goes all the way back, you know.
Well, do they consider Neanderthal man man?
Well, that's the whole thing, you know. They also used to think that species of man were not able to breed together, but one or two of the specials that I saw over the last few weeks said that's not true. That's how we get, you know, I hate to use the word hybrid, or a new species of man, when you have two separate primates that are mating together, you know, after a couple of generations. So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, they had a guy today from a it's called Discovery something on today, talking about some new findings and everything else, and they still have not found whatever they always talk about, the missing link, the thing that really the step before. It's not there yet. They thought they found some stuff, but recently they found a whole bunch of bones.
Yeah, I know, in South Africa.
And now they're looking at it, they think they're monkeys.
No, I honestly...
They were just talking about it today. The newest findings are, he said, except for the real, everybody's hoping, they're saying they found the missing link, but then they looked at it and it's got, well, the big thing is the fingers with the thumbs, what distinguishes us from other primates is the thumbs. So we can use tools and stuff. And they said these things wind up having extremely long hands, extremely long feet, long fingers, no thumbs like us. And they said it's a monkey. They're just trying to decide what kind of monkey it was, but it's basically it was a monkey. And they were talking about, I think it was about 250,000 years ago. All of a sudden, all over the world, basically, man started painting in their caves and doing certain things. You know, the famous paint,
cave drawings.
Cave drawings, seashell drawings, flutes they found where, from bones.
Oh, look at this. Donald Trump is carrying his Bible.
I'm talking. Do you mind? Who gives a hoot about Donald Trump?
That's what I say.
I told you shut TV off while we're having a show on.
I wanted to look at Megyn Kelly.
I know. So I started saying, he's saying, but they found flutes from bones that made music, and almost everything all over the world is dated to around the same time. And they're saying that's a good argument for people who believe in religion. Because all of a sudden, everywhere around the world at the same time, all of a sudden, man has come up and doing things and able to think and reason. And that happens, same thing in Africa and South America and North America. It seems like they're finding the same thing. And then they had a name for that kind of evolution, where it actually agrees more with religion, but it's still evolution. But I thought it was quite interesting listening to this guy. And he said, I'm not religious. He goes, and I'd like to believe in evolution. But, he was a scientist. But he goes, there's still no, he said, this is a perfect argument for religion. All of a sudden, everything starts with mankind doing all these things. Now, Scientologists will say that's when the aliens came down and the problem was that is what did the actual human beings come from? And that's what they're saying. They go back to the missing link. There's very little proof of anything between they monkey say, and a human being.
They say that the aliens helped to spur the changes in man's evolution. That's what they say.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is that we go back to the same thing. They're still claiming that there is no real missing link.
That's like 12 scientists together and 6 of them agree on climate control and 6 don't agree. That's the Republicans' rap about climate control.
Well, it's true. No, but you can't get it.
Hey, but the Pope says it's right there in front of you in black and white.
The Pope used to be a scientist. I'm not sure what kind. And he was a bouncer. Used to be a bouncer.
Really?
And his heritage is actually Italian. His family came from Italy. But I was curious, and I asked Dan earlier today, and he couldn't give me an answer. If anybody can give me an answer on this, give us a call at 646. What is that number?
646-595-3275.
If anybody can answer this, give me a call. Why do they change the Pope's names?
No, the popes get a chance to select their own names.
Okay, why can't they